Unfortunately, at one point or another, we will encounter toxic people in our lives. Whether it's a friend, family member, or colleague, recognizing and managing toxic behavior is important. Today, we'll explore some effective strategies to deal with toxic people and preserve your peace of mind. Number 1, recognize the signs of toxic behavior. The first step in dealing with toxic people is recognizing the signs of their behavior. Toxic individuals often display patterns like constant negativity, manipulation, and a lack of empathy. Pay attention to how you feel after interacting with someone. If you consistently feel drained, anxious, or upset, it might be an indication of toxicity. Being aware of these signs empowers you to make informed decisions about your interactions. Number 2, set boundaries. Establishing clear boundaries is crucial when dealing with toxic individuals. Define what behavior is acceptable and communicate these limits assertively. Boundaries are like a protective shield, preventing toxic behavior from entering your personal space. You must be firm and consistent in upholding these boundaries and reinforce the message that certain behaviors will not be tolerated. Number 3, avoidance. In some cases, the most effective strategy might be avoidance. If possible, limit your exposure to toxic individuals. This doesn't necessarily mean cutting them out entirely, but rather minimizing unnecessary interactions. Distance can provide perspective, allowing you to evaluate the relationship and decide how to handle things without compromising your well-being. When it comes to toxic family, loving from a distance is perfectly fine. Number 4, stand up for yourself. When confronted with toxic behavior, it's important to stand up for yourself. Calmly assert your feelings and let the person know how their actions impact you. Use I statements to express your emotions, emphasizing your own experience rather than placing blame. Standing up for yourself establishes a precedent that your well-being is non-negotiable. Number 5, learn to communicate your issues. Effective communication is key. Clearly express how the toxic person's actions affect you and explain the specific behaviors that concern you. Avoid accusations and instead focus on the impact their behavior has on your feelings and mental state. This approach encourages a more constructive conversation, increasing the likelihood of a positive outcome. Number 6, avoid taking blame or feeling guilty. Toxic people are often excellent at deflecting blame onto others. Resist the urge to internalize their accusations or feel guilty for asserting your boundaries. Recognize that you have the right to prioritize your well-being and that setting boundaries is a healthy and necessary aspect of any relationship. Remember that the toxicity in the relationship is coming from them. Don't let them make you feel otherwise. Number 7, stay calm and avoid getting triggered. Remaining composed in the face of toxic behavior is challenging but crucial. Toxic people usually know what makes you tick and how to get under your skin. Because of this, they may intentionally provoke a response. By staying calm, you maintain control over the situation and avoid becoming entangled in conflicts. Practice mindfulness techniques to manage stress and keep emotional triggers at bay. Number 8, avoid becoming toxic towards them. When faced with toxicity, the temptation to retaliate can be strong. Responding with negativity only creates a harmful cycle. Instead, focus on preserving your own well-being and disengaging from toxic patterns. Responding with kindness or silence can be a powerful way to break the cycle and maintain your own emotional balance. Dealing with toxic people requires a combination of self-awareness, assertiveness, and effective communication. By recognizing the signs of toxic behavior, setting clear boundaries, and prioritizing your well-being, you empower yourself to navigate these challenging relationships with resilience and grace.